Oh, hey, welcome to the One Podcast to Adventure for the Mall, episode number 161. We are inching ever so close to Devin's weight. I'm the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Cody is back, Devin, and your boy Jake.
What's up, Papa?
Also, 2009
Champagne Poppy,
second best wrestler according to the people. So,
hey, second best wrestler, but the best two matches. Okay,
what can you do? Can only
not
carry
be as good as you.
can only carry the backyard wrestling community so far on your back. We have a great episode tonight, but before we get started, you need to, support us by going to Twitter, twitter.com/TOPTERTA. You can follow us there, post updates on all the goings-ons of our podcast. YouTube.com/@TOPTERTA. Subscribe. If you're watching it, go subscribe. I know you haven't subscribed yet. Like the video, comment, do all that. We would love to do it, for you to do that, because we're marching ever so closer to our next goal. Whatever goal that is.
100.
100. There you go.
Well, for every 10 subs on the way to 100, I'll kick Chongo in one of his balls.
All right. Duly noted. We'll put that on paper. And then, you know what? We're on Spotify and all the major podcasting platforms, iTunes, Google, iHeart, I don't know what happens on all the other platforms, but on Spotify, you can follow us, rate us 5 stars, get involved with the podcast, if you want to feel oozy,
Yeet.
go follow us, subscribe, all that. Devin, he's here to bring you the best news of the week. Big news dropped today, so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to go to Jake's Power Hour. He's going to talk about a game he's been playing. All right. Will it be something about the Suicide Squad? Who knows? I'm going to tell you guys about Ghost of Tsushima. All right.
God.
Cody's back with us. He's going to tell you what the Shadow knows. I'm itching. I'm itching to see what he knows this week. And then we're going to talk some wrestling. Cody versus The Rock. Things are getting heated. We'll talk about that. And you know what? Jordy's not here to tell us what we got wrong. So you know what? We're going to be right throughout this whole entire episode. So good job, guys. But you know what? Before we get into that, we're going to play Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA. This is where I ask you guys a question to get to know each other a little bit better. We can discuss, argue, throw some shade, yell, whatever you guys want to do. We're just going to talk, all right? The question for this week: what beverage, we all drink beverages, okay? What beverage do you find overrated, and what beverage do you find underrated?
Overrated Mountain Dew.
Go fuck yourself.
Brother,
Not good.
I agree.
It's
Mountain Dew, listen, Mountain Dew is to Americans like Deadpool was to basement guys.
That don't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
If it's to America, then God bless America, all right?
Overrated Mountain Dew, underrated Ale 8.
Is Ale 8 underrated though? Because
Yes.
I only know people only love it.
The people that have had it.
I mean, true, but
The people that have had it. How many? You could go talk to everybody in your office tomorrow and be like, hey, have you heard of Ale 8? The only ones that'll say yeah are the people that have talked to you about it.
I mean, if that's the case, then I agree that Ale 8 is the most underrated. But I don't underrated's tough. I think. Come back to me. I need to think. Definitely, Mountain Dew is overrated.
Overrated. I'm gonna say, honestly, beer. Anything that you have to tell me, brother, once you have like 5 of them, it'll be good. Fuck yourself. I'm not drinking $60 worth of beverage to
Gross.
then maybe like the taste.
I didn't even think about alcohol because all that shit's gross. So
Underrated. I'd probably still say some Dr. Pepper. A lot of people still sleeping on it.
No.
Yeah.
There's like 17 shelves in every single gas station you go into.
Dr. Pepper.
That's just Pepsi at work, brother.
Dr. Pepper is
Gotta
so
work, bitch.
Dr. Pepper is so big that it's just its own company. Like Dr. Pepper just sells Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, but how many people do you hear be like, Dr. Pepper's my favorite drink?
A lot of people. I
Unironically,
was just talking to somebody at work about our favorite sodas, and they said Dr. Pepper. Dave doesn't drink soda, and you know what his favorite is? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Thunder.
Good for them. I'm proud of them.
You know what? Cody took my drink that was going to be underrated, Dr. Pepper, so I'm going to find a new one, okay? Overrated. Root beer.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
It's
It
awful.
depends on the brand of root beer. Some
No,
root beer
It
is
doesn't depend on the brand.
No, all brands.
Yeah.
Root
All right,
beer.
all right.
Terrible.
It's your choice.
Okay. Baja Blast. I'll put Baja Blast up there as well.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. If I could, so in the tier of Mountain Dew, that is like the worst one.
Bottom tier.
Absolutely.
Like I would drink Pitch Black before I drink Baja Blast.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For sure.
But honestly, Plum Mountain Dew, fucking good.
Ew.
Very good.
I didn't enjoy it, but I didn't hate it. It was not bad. So underrated. Can't go with Dr. Pepper. Cody took mine. I'm not gonna go with like the ice cold glass of water. All right,
Oh, super underrated.
very underrated, but I'm not gonna go with there. So
On the football field,
I'm either gonna go with Wild Cherry Pepsi
Okay.
or Code Red.
Okay.
I think Code Red is universally loved.
By whom?
The best Mountain Dew.
Oh, I agree that it's the best Mountain Dew. For
You don't hear anybody
Hold on,
talking about
Cody.
it.
Cody, are you drinking a V8 juice?
No, it's the cranberry Sprite.
Oh man.
Christmas
I'm
was
gonna-
2 months ago.
They're still selling it, so I said, "Fuck yeah, give me some of that cranberry."
Are they?
Brother, you gotta look
Is
at
it
that
good?
expiration date.
Yeah. I've never had Sprite Cranberry. I've always seen the commercials with LeBron.
Cherry 7
I think-
Up.
Cherry 7-Up is fucking
You know-
good.
man, that's a good one.
Diet 7-Up.
Stop.
Yes. It's good.
Diet.
It
Diet
tastes just
7-Up.
like it tastes
Diet-
just like regular 7-Up.
Diet 7-Up is under, and I'm gonna say this because I don't think a lot of people know about the deliciousness of this carbonated beverage from our neighbors overseas, but melon soda.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Also fuck
Every-
with milk tea.
Every time we hit the Asian mark, yeah, I fuck with milk tea too. Didn't know how much I liked it until
Yep.
I just had some milk tea last week.
Love milk
Like-
tea.
Yeah,
All
some
right.
brown. Yep.
Brown sugar milk tea.
Mm-hmm.
Underrated, I'd say.
Indubitably. Mm.
You know what?
Which is crazy because I hate milk. I despise milk.
Yeah, but you love cream.
I do.
I enjoy a good cup of milk.
I do not. No, sir.
No, thank you.
Only if it's in my cereal.
No, nobody just pours a glass of milk. Just say, "This is good."
Brother, who are you? My grandma loves a fucking cup of icy milk.
I'm old.
Milk and ice. She loves that shit.
Okay, we're not gonna put ice in it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
my grandma's about to be 67.
Well, she lives
But
in a
they made
different
us
era
know.
than me.
That's true.
All right. Well, you know what?
Hey, man. That's why you're big and strong.
Okay. Well, you know what, Devin? Let's hear your news. I'm itching for this one too. Devin's news.
Let me scratch and fucking give it to you. Yeah. Right on the news. Right on the. Give you the tip of the news. Just a tip. Just fucking Snail trail you with the tip of the nose.
You look like Lord Vader without his mask. Right there.
That's me,
I feel uncomfortable.
burnt Anakin.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Boyz.
Cody's
Couldn't even tell the
headphones.
difference, really.
Cody's headphones look like the ones you get at the racetrack to stop fucking the noise from getting into your eardrums.
Hey, they're very good at noise cancellation, so
Mine aren't,
Oh.
unfortunately.
I don't either. Heard that.
Yeah, mine aren't either. All right. Well, the trailer for Squid Game Season 2 is out. I think this show needs to be pumped out quicker. Honestly, I do. Hideo Kojima is returning to stealth espionage action for the PlayStation. It's going to it's rumored to be a possible PS6 launch title.
What are you talking about? PS6?
Yeah, it's Fizzint is the name of like the working name.
Mm.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Jim Carrey is coming back as Robotnik in Sonic 3.
okay.
Like a Dragon sold 1 million in its first week. It's the fastest selling game in the Yakuza series. Although I think they're all called Like a Dragon now. But the newest one. Is that the man who sold his name?
The man who erased his name or some shit like that.
No, I don't think it's that one. I think that's the shorter one. Anyway, the new Like a Dragon game. Apparently it's really good. I watched some gameplay. I don't know if I like its turn-based combat from what I watched, but if I play, I'd probably like it. Whatever. Hulu is now forbidding password sharing. So they're going to probably lose some subs, but that's fine. Of course. Neil Druckmann confirms that there's one more chapter in The Last of Us story.
Yes, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Konami is going to continue to develop VR Yu-Gi-Oh experiences. So I don't know if you knew, but there's they have a VR game they're working on where you see the monsters like you would in the show as you play. So that seems kind of cool. But they're also releasing an early days collection, which is going to have I can only assume the PS1 games and the Game Boy games. The only game that this has been announced for it is the Game Boy Color game, came out in 2000, Duel Monsters 4, Battle of Great Duelists. Which I do like the Yu-Gi-Oh games. Once you start getting into pendulum summoning and all that big shit, it's kind of hard to follow still, but yeah. Starfield is allegedly coming to the PS5, so it's got Gears of War. Now, this is a smaller narrative and a bigger picture of Xbox being done with their exclusivity, possibly. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll talk about that soon. The Witcher remake developer, not being made by CD Projekt Red, but they are changing changing elements that they said are bad and outdated, which is good. And my first thought is that point and click. Obviously, they have to change that.
Away.
They had that has to be changed to play it on anything else anyway. So for sure. Deadpool 3 trailer is expected during the Super Bowl. And
That's this weekend, isn't it?
It sure is on Sunday. Snow's coming over, he said.
Go Niners.
Actually, I think he said, well.
Yeah, he said, well, Brittany asked if he was coming over, so I asked. Right, follow up. She was like, does Snow even like football? I said, yeah, he likes sports. He's a bigger soccer guy. And she goes, that's what it is. And I said, what the fuck do you mean? And she says, that's why you've been playing that game so much.
Why you been playing that damn game?
That's funny.
Yeah,
True.
which is
Also
funny because I'll sit here and I'll have the TV next to me as I'm sitting there, and I'll put on Premier League highlights because Peacock will play them. and she's never said a word about them. But Snow comes over and starts playing soccer with me, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So yeah, just funny how little I'm paid attention to until Snow comes over.
All right. Cool, man.
What? No,
I'm just second
hey,
best.
listen, you're her favorite friend.
She doesn't even like
Damn.
me.
I was there for a little bit.
Yeah, you left her too much work to do, so she's not happy. Elden Ring mobile game is in development.
What?
It's just in development. Yeah. That's what they.
My phone
the
would
boys say?
explode.
Yeah, it's it's a mobile game in development. It is a while away, so it's probably going to be like iPhone 18. I don't know, man. Muhammad Ali's in 2K24 and WWE 2K24, which is hilarious because I'll talk about this a little bit later. But I just played Fight Night Champions. Muhammad Ali is in 2K24 as Brock Lesnar gets removed from the cover for being a freak.
That's putting it mildly, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Funimation will officially be ending its website and app services on April 2nd of this year. This has kind of been a long time coming. We found out we knew a long time ago. As I've said on the podcast, if you remember, don't say it again. Crunchyroll. Well, actually, I think Sony bought Funimation, and they own Crunchyroll, so it's all getting moved to Crunchyroll. Unfortunately, if you've bought anything on Crunchyroll, that's gone.
It's all getting moved to Crunchyroll.
All of like their Funimation's library. So
Yeah.
everything that they don't share is going to Crunchyroll. So like the one thing I can think of that Funimation had that Crunchyroll didn't is Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
That's not on Crunchyroll. But if you've bought anything, if you have purchased movies, shows, whatever on Funimation, you will not have them to own on Crunchyroll.
I thought you said if you bought anything on Crunchyroll, you wouldn't have it.
No.
That's why I was confused.
Crunchyroll doesn't have like movies and shit you can buy to watch on their stuff. It's all if you have their service, you have their service. So
Good
that
service.
sucks. Yeah, I think Crunchyroll's great. I've had it literally since the dawn of Crunchyroll. So, and my last piece of news, pretty big. Disney's invested $1.5 billion into Epic Games.
Jesus.
And with that, I'm just going to give you a little rundown here. Disney content is going to be watchable in Fortnite. Players will be able to create their own quote experiences unquote, and there will be an Avatar collaboration confirmed and a bunch of future things. Don't know much about it yet. That's all I have.
That's it.
Saved it. Any wrestling stuff?
I have.
Oh wait.
breaking
Sorry.
news.
I forgot the Pokemon part. Let me run through some Pokemon real quick. The Knoxville regional winner in the TCG side is Ryan Antonucci. He won with Gardevoir. And the VGC was won by Toller Webb, who is a physics student. Okay, so no shit he won. He's a fucking genius. He won with Ogerpon, Goldengo, Incineroar, Urshifu, Tornadus, and Raging Bolt. And Scarlet and Violet, the video games, moved past gold and silver with over 25 million sold for the third most sold in a Pokemon series, behind Red, Blue, and Green in number 1, and Sword and Shield in number 2. All right, carry on. How weird Snow's.
I have breaking news coming from Midwest Championship Wrestling.
Oh, can't fucking wait.
As
You're
of
both-
7 minutes ago, the Awakening has their first challengers. The Golden Boys.
Thank God. Yes. All right. The Golden Boys. About to be our golden toys, if you know what I mean. That's great news.
Is it?
Is that all
You guys are
the
going
news?
to win anyways. That's all I got. I saw it on Facebook and thought, the boys might want to know who they're wrestling.
Whoa. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, yep. I just got the notification. So, I'm going to piggyback off of the Pokemon thing. February 10th, if you're into Pokemon and 100 Thieves, they're collabing on a clothing line.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, I saw Nate Shot. Say so, like talking about it. I think it was Nate Shot anyway, but his voice was disgusting, so I turned it off.
Cool. You know
Hey,
what?
Sorry.
Some of the stuff looks pretty good. They got a Blastoise
Does it?
sweatshirt on there. Probably out of my price range, but you know what? Good for them though.
Their shirts and stuff aren't super expensive. It's just you can't get them because, bots.
Yeah.
They buy them all out.
Anybody play Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
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 Next big update's on March 7th. New Game Plus will be added. More suits. Stuff like
More
that.
suits. Ooh.
Yeah. So if you're into that thing, go play it March 7th.
Oh yeah.
Big, super huge platform is coming. ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery are teaming up and have all their sports assets under one place. So one streaming area. So
Shit.
there you go. That's the news.
That sounds
for
expensive.
me.
Yes.
We're gonna head into the gym in Jake's Power Hour, see what he's lifting up.
Grr. I'm powerful. I got a new game, guys.
Okay.
Justice League kill the Suicide Squad, or Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, the other way around.
Same thing.
Yeah, basically. So I started playing it. I was hesitant on buying it because heard bad things. Thought maybe I'll skip out on this game, and then I was scrolling through PlayStation Market, just perusing as I do, and I stop on it and I see, oh shit, it has a 4.5 star on PlayStation. Fuck it, let's buy it. So I bought it. I haven't gotten super far in it because I've been still stuck in Power World because I'm a heathen. But
But you certainly are.
I certainly am. I'm gonna be playing more of it after the podcast, I'm sure. Either that or I'll be playing Suicide Squad. Haven't decided yet. Either way, so all of the characters play differently than each other, which is nice. So far, I'm on the first mission, or I finished the first mission, and they haven't given me an option to change who I'm playing as. So you might have to pick one squad member and then play through the game with them. But I'm not sure. They might give you options to change later. I'll re-update when I find that out. Devin's getting got. He looks so happy.
He sure does.
So you start out with the abilities that you have that you get to do, and none of them seem like things that these characters can actually do. Boomerang has some Speed Force shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
okay.
huh. Harley Quinn has some bat gadgets. And I'm like, huh. But it goes in to how they get this equipment, and it's pretty funny. So far I've played as Deadshot so far. That's my favorite. That's the guy I'm running with thus far. Gameplay is pretty smooth. It makes sense why it's so vertical and why you're staying off the ground as much as it is in the gameplay or in the video clips. Basically because Brainiac's taking over the fucking world and has flooded Metropolis with ooze. So
Ivan Ooze.
yeah. The first Hero. I've met Green Lantern so far, and I've met the Flash. Good stuff so far. Good stuff so far. The story's really good so far. Give it a 3 out of 5. It's better than Gotham Knights.
Come on.
Gotham Knights was fucking better than it got credit for.
It is. I agree.
Does it look better than Gotham Knights?
So
I don't think it's possible. Because
it doesn't. Gotham looked really good in that game. This is a more artistic, or not artistic, but like more cartoony game.
I'm gonna tell you the game. It looked like to me like at first glance, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or whatever. But it looked like Sunset Overdrive.
It does have Sunset Overdrive vibes. It as far as graphically. It does have Sunset Overdrive vibes.
That's what I mean. That's what the first glance. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. Sunset Overdrive is great.
I didn't play it. I just know what it looks like.
Fair enough. But big fan. Not a big fan so far. Big fan so far. I'm definitely gonna play through it. Best game that's came out so far this year.
What?
I don't know. Power World did come out this year.
Yeah, no. I'll go. So I played a little bit of a few games. So I want to start out by saying Snow was hounding me about starting a new career save with the team I wanted, which I still didn't do. I started with Blackpool and wanted to get him out of League One, whatever. So I'm still working on that. I'm playing on Legendary. That shit is fucking hard. Okay. Very hard. I have won 2 games, 1-0. I think my goalie might be pretty good. Don't remember who it is. But whatever. I played some Fight Night Champions on Game Pass for the 360. And I want to take a moment to talk about the 360 graphics. I think they hold up better than some graphics today. And it's kind of insane. So, Fight Night, I think I've always liked Fight Night since I used to play it on the GameCube all the way up until they stopped making it. The punching with sticks is amazing. All that fun. It's still a fun game. Exactly what you think it is. Could put hours into it now, which I did. But these graphics. So I'm playing it and I'm like, God damn, this looks fucking good. Like sweat beating off the body. I say, fuck it. I'm gonna get out of story mode. And I go into just normal exhibition mode, and I pick Butterbean because I always have to do a fight with Butterbean.
You have to.
Butterbean, and I ran to the next guy. Don't remember who I landed on. But I'm doing it. Butterbean walks out, whatever. He's in his robe, whatever. We start fighting. Okay. And Butterbean, he's not as big as Butterbean is in real life in the game. But the physics in this game are so hilarious. Butterbean's stomach and titties are flying all over the place. They're just fucking swinging as I'm punching, and it's great. Fight Night Champions, it is a great game. You understand why it's people love it still, and how sad it is that they don't make those games. And then I played NHL. So I got to preface this by saying when I was a child, I had NHL, or whatever it was called, for the 64. And I loved that game. Okay, loved it. You could get in fights and everything on it. Try this game, do the tutorial, whatever. Tutorial doesn't tell you anything. It's check the moves and try them, with a goalie and stuff, which is doable. You can learn how to do them. In the game setting, not easy because the people in defense, they are like, hey, I'm fucking coming and checking you and stealing the puck and all this. So doing them in game, very hard. The fighting, you can fight in the game too, which of course you can. And you throw punches like you do in Fight Night with the stick. And I was like, this is fucking great. You can grab onto the jersey, just beat the shit out of them. So anyway, the gameplay in NHL, I think is atrocious. I do not think the gameplay itself is good. Everything else about the game, I think, is fantastic. It looks amazing. you can go from 33 teams, I think there are, up to 48. So you can add like the overseas teams into the game.
That's cool.
Yeah, and have them in your franchise mode and all that. There is a whole create a team. You create a mascot. All this shit. EA makes the game. Same company that makes FC, FIFA, and Madden. All this cool shit. All these extra teams. All these extra players. So point that out. I'd give the game like a 2.5 out of 5, just based on how fucking hard. Like, and I don't know if you saw me talking to JP, who I knew played the game, and he was like, "Yeah, it's hard." Yeah, I mean, it's just hard. Scoring on the goalie, like going up and down the ice, it's pretty easy. Like that's not hard. There is like a glide mechanic you could turn off. I didn't want to turn it off because I think it like seemed more realistic, felt better. And stuff like that. But just the goalie, he like was impenetrable. Game's hard. I think that's all I played. All right. Did I play anything else? I was gonna play some more Baldur's Gate, but
Didn't get a chance to.
no, not yet.
You know what one of my favorite NHL games was? NHL Hits 2002.
That was the like NFL Blitz style, right?
Yeah.
was.
What was and Slugfest? Yeah, those games are always fun. Speaking of Blitz, do you guys ever play Blitz the League?
I did.
Fucking love that game. Just want to say that.
Great game.
Real quick, I played Ghost of Tsushima, got through Act 2, wasn't feeling too well after that. Apparently it gets worse, but
I don't feel so good, Mr. Tsushima.
Yeah.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Sakai.
Yeah. Things happened. I lost things, and it wasn't fun. So
Don't worry, brother.
Play it again.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Just that opening scene and opening scene in the game. Number one opening fucking gameplay scene of all time. And then oh my god, dude. Listen, don't give him what he wants. That's all I'm saying.
I'm in the snow, Act 3. We're cold. Yeah.
Brother, you throwing bombs yet?
Throwing bombs.
Yeah, brother.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember where I got in the game.
You should be able to throw bombs already. You could throw bombs for Act 3.
I can throw firecrackers.
Yeah, that'll work. You fucking be kicking people up in the air, yeah. I mean,
You talking about like sticky bombs?
you got your sword on fire yet?
Yeah. I went up all the way to Mount Kilimanjaro and got it.
Yeah, Mount Miboku for sure. Love that game, man.
Did that game win Game of the Year? Because if it didn't, it got snubbed.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
So
either.
good. So good.
Probably Monster Hunter World.
Yeah. So
Did not come out at the same time.
yeah. That's it.
I'm glad you're playing it.
I just started playing it today, but it's one I'm sure you guys won't like, but it's called Yi Xian, Cultivation Card Battler.
Love card games. What do you mean?
Okay.
Real quick, Cody, don't mean to cut you off. I did the Jordy thing and looked it up. Last of Us Part 2 won. Makes sense.
Also good. So yeah, that's fine.
Still snubbed.
So the way that I was trying to explain this to Jacob, and I think it's still technically the best way, is it's Dynasty Warriors as a card deck building auto battler. Yeah, it's about the best way that I can explain it. It's free on Steam, but essentially there are, I think, 4 or 5 different clans that you can choose from, and they all have their own characters that you can do, and they all have their own like styles of decks to build and stuff like that. But you start off with only being able to use 3 cards, and then you go into, I think at the end you can have 8. But you go, so many rounds, and then you can get more cards, and they do more things. You're in different phases, and different phases are more powerful cards. Then you can combine the cards together to make a more powerful version of that card. But essentially, you just build up your deck. You have a lot of synergies that could go on. Like the 5 elements have an element wheel, and then it's like water, fire, earth, metal, something else. But it goes in a big circle. But each one triggers off of each other, and there's a synergy if you can there's different ways you can build the decks. If either you can have all 5 of the elements, and you can hopefully find a card later that works off of that, or you can just focus on one element and try and make it as powerful as possible. It's really cool. It's something you can sink a lot of time into. Mostly because there's each character does so many different things, and you're never going to be stuck without something to do, which I like. They're coming out with all kinds of different updates for the game, patch notes. They're keeping up with it. If stuff starts getting used too much, then they change up cards a little bit. When it was in the beta, it was actually something that you had to pay for, and then by the time that it actually released, it turned into a free game, which is cool. You don't really see that happening too often, so that was nice to see. But I think it's really cool. No, and absolutely not. Actually, for just signing up, I was able to get 2 characters free on top of the one that they already give you, and it's really not that much to earn a new character. So, and they have a mode that is kind of like a story mode that lets you try all of the characters. You get to play all of them before you buy them. You don't have to unlock anything to do that. So you're more than welcome to play through that with each character. Get them all leveled up, see which character you actually like before you get the new unlocks to play ranked. And the cool thing is when you play it on ranked, everyone starts at 100 destiny, and then every time you beat the opponent, depending on how much extra health you take from them, you take that much destiny away from them, and then it's just like a lobby that you have your 8-person lobby, and you just go until there's 1 person left with destiny. And it's cool. It's something you can look up there. I'm sure there's all types of strategies and stuff like that. My first unlock was, I don't know his name, but he's a tiger, and he's kind of known for having a couple one-shot builds that through the first run through of cards, they can just kill you in that time, which is 1 turn. Just not unheard of, but it's kind of hard to achieve. Not all characters can do that, but it's really cool, man. It's something unique, something that not a lot of people have done. So I would definitely look into it.
What was the name of it?
Yi Xian Cultivation Card Game. Cultivation Card Game. Like I said, it's free on Steam.
I do like free.
Yep. So I mean, if you don't like it, you're out and nothing.
FREE, that spells free.
Devin doesn't like Steam, so he ain't gonna play it.
What do you mean I don't like Steam? What? Steam's fine.
When was the last time you bought a game or played on Steam?
It's been a year or 2.
At least. Listen, he's playing Xbox games now. We can't ask too much more from him.
I wish I was loved or even liked a little.
You are. That's why I'm defending you.
You are both of those things, actually.
By who?
Best wrestler
Literally.
ever,
Just defended you.
I'm not. I'm actually one of the worst in the whole scene right now.
Oh my god.
The shadow knows.
All right. Well, you know what I do know is that Cody is going to tell us what he knows.
Yes. So, as I was informed, Jordy talked about Hazbin Hotel last week. I will also give my thoughts on Hazbin Hotel, as well as their other YouTube franchise called Helluva Boss. Has about 15 or 16 episodes on YouTube. It's a separate project that they've been working on while they were trying to get Hazbin Hotel greenlit. First off, Hazbin Hotel, fucking amazing. If you have the chance, watch it. So good. It is exactly the type of animation and jokes and just cadence of everything and flow of that we grew up watching, but now adults. So it's great. I wasn't sure what to think of it when I originally started like seeing things about it because I hadn't really heard of it before. So I didn't know what to expect from it. But very glad that I watched it. Pretty much all of the characters, like even if in the beginning it's kind of like I don't really care about you at all. Like by the end of it, you're more than likely going to get to the point where it's like, all right, if something happens to these characters, I'm gonna kill somebody. And that happens a couple of times. But it's great. I love it. Excited for season 2. I don't have to wait as long as the people that have been watching it since the pilot episode 4 years ago, but I'm also happy that I don't have to do that. Now, getting into Helluva Boss. The Helluva Boss, you can tell a lot more, has the like Invader Zimmy vibes. It is in the same universe, and it's surrounded by a company called IMP that is, they're devils that get to go to Earth and assassinate people that they are paid to kill. That's it. That's their job. It's just like our old animation style, the cartoons we grew up with and loved. There's every time something goes wrong, there's some type of antics, there's some bullshit that happens or something that they have to like fight their way around or whatever. It's just fucking fantastic. And that's free. That's on YouTube still. I think it's like Vivizy Pop is their YouTube name or something like that. But yeah, like I said, it's something that they were working on while they were trying to get Hazbin Hotel greenlit. Phenomenal. Go watch it. They're like 20-minute episodes. So
What's Hazbin Hotel on again?
Hazbin is on Prime.
Okay.
And there's only 8 episodes there. But I would, if you're going to watch it, I would watch the pilot that's on YouTube first. It gives a little more of a background into what's going on and kind of like a setup for it. But you don't have to. I think Jordy would also say the same, that it's probably better too. Yeah. I'm very excited to see what comes out of the series, and both if they continue with Helluva Boss or season 2 has been, I'm perfectly happy with it.
Jake's been watch some trashy reality TV shows.
I have nothing new.
All right.
Nothing
I got
Nothing
nothing
new.
new this week.
No Appalachian Georgia Shore.
No, I can tell you I watched a documentary on YouTube about Appalachia. It's very interesting that you threw that out there. Appalachia, yeah. If you are a fan of like documentaries and like talk pieces and shit like that, you might want to check out Peter Santinello. He's a good documentarist on YouTube.
I watched The King on Netflix.
I have COVID, so I can't breathe. It's fine.
About King Henry V. All right, a little historically inaccurate, but it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Way hotter than King Henry V actually was, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. They were all inbred to hell and ugly.
We're ugly.
Speaking of that, have you seen the documentary about those inbred people?
The fucking yes, I don't remember their names.
That's wild.
Whitakers.
What?
Sounds like, yeah, sounds about right, but yeah, that's wild.
Look it up.
One
Hold
guy
on.
don't even speak.
It is the Whitakers, yeah.
Correct. It shouldn't be 5 women. It shouldn't be equal to 5 women. It should be somewhere around.
Yeah, they are the most inbred family in America.
206.
That's saying
Oh,
something.
yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, let's document this." And it's just like fucking family orgies.
Plus.
This,
Like here, fuck your mother, sister, mom, and grandma.
hey man, they're all related. They live in the backwoods.
West Virginia.
Freak show.
Plus.
Guy don't even speak. He just grunts and
Literally.
makes noises.
Like fucking Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade.
Worse.
Hell yeah. Are any of them blue?
No.
You haven't seen the one about the blue people?
The Blue Man Group?
No, the people who are actually blue. Like their skin's blue.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, for sure.
All right. Hey, let's talk some wrestling.
Let's.
We want Cody.
Before we get into that,
You're welcome.
I was voted second best wrestler of 2009 according to the people.
You deserve it.
He was, and he does.
Love to hear it.
According to a select few individuals. So,
You voted top best.
heck, who else?
Fair. Hack's great.
Better than great.
I wasn't
He's
even.
better than Snow.
I technically wasn't even top 6.
I wasn't even mentioned, so
I wasn't mentioned either.
Also
That's what I
got the
mean.
2 best matches. I mean,
12 times 3.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that, but you know what? It's nice to be.
Yes, brother. You do. Don't act. I don't even feign modesty. Who would believe it?
I'm just saying.
Nobody.
It's nice to be recognized for something cool. I guess I don't know.
I've been saying.
Never had that happen. So
Oh my fuck. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I'll just.
Hell yeah. Number 1.
All right. Well, you know what?
B Snow number 1. Everybody say it. Cody, tell him.
Beast Snow number 1.
That number 1?
Times.
Who's number 1?
Hack.
Cody doesn't care.
So this guy, you guys want to hear some news, some wrestling news, some more? Brock Lesnar guy is just guy now.
Did he say I just want to be guy now?
He did. He tweeted
That's
it.
hilarious. Hilarious.
We fans of Team Canada.
Rest in
Canada.
peace.
Scott
Of course we
D'Amore
are.
has been fired as president of TNA Wrestling.
Yes. All that don't make much sense to me.
Anthony Ciccone, I would assume, pretty mobster-like name. Anthem's president of entertainment has been named the new president of TNA. So,
Yeah, I like that nobody likes that.
wonder what that was all about.
I read some stuff about them wanting TNA to be more part of Anthem, like, I guess, whatever that means.
Plus.
And Scott D'Amore wanted to be more, wanted TNA to kind of be its own entity.
I don't know. I think it's a mistake. He's been doing great.
I agree.
He has been doing amazing there.
They just brought back TNA and they're gonna do that.
I know. They just do something good and then they're like, well, now we have to do something bad.
Let's get rid of the face of this company.
After he just got those new fucking championships and everything.
So speaking of TNA legends, rest in peace to Toby Keith.
Rest in peace, Toby Keith.
Fuck him.
Didn't he just sing a song with Tracy, the fast car song, Tracy Chapman?
No,
That was Luke Combs.
some other country guy.
Oh my god. I still think Toby Keith should have been a cowboy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, man. It took me all day to. I didn't get what you said the other day until Brittany randomly was like, "I like that Toby Keith song," and then I was like, "That's why
shit.
Snow said that."
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the day, to be honest.
That he died?
No,
Yeah.
Oh.
that it took Devin that long.
that nobody knew what I was talking about. All right,
Brother,
Oh, I knew.
I don't. Why would I know anything about that?
Toby Keith, a country legend.
Yeah, I
Brother,
still don't know what you're talking
I-
about.
if you would have asked me who sings country music, I would have never said Toby Keith. I would have said fucking like
Kid Rock.
Garth Brooks,
Kid Rock.
Shania Twain, Taylor Swift.
She hadn't sang country in a while, brother.
I mean, thank God, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it. Hashtag we want Cody, or you know what? Hashtag we want The Rock.
Before we move on, at the very beginning of January, I have to say this. It was said on this podcast by a Jacob Martinez that The Rock was not going to be working at WrestleMania.
I didn't think he was.
And he sure is.
He inserted himself into the board of directors.
I just want it to be known that The Rock said, that ain't going to work for me, brother.
Honestly, the crazy thing about this scenario is I think we all want to see The Rock versus Roman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just not at Mania this year.
Right. Do it somewhere else.
I
Do
mean,
it at SummerSlam. Do it at fucking the Rumble.
SummerSlam would be, I think would be great.
Yeah.
What was the reason for him winning the Rumble?
What was the reason for him winning the Rumble, looking up at Roman, pointing at him and saying, "You, I want you."
It doesn't seem like they know. I mean, just from my perspective, seeing Cody's, like, I watched SmackDown Live when The Rock came out, and Cody's body language when he was walking back was just like,
Sad.
like, this sucks.
Well, and now there's reports going out that WWE are planting pro Cody signs.
Well, I think we need to just wait and see what happens. But
I think so too.
I mean, I don't think they know what they have going on yet. I think they're just playing it by ear.
Maybe
I do think it's a mistake to not have Cody and Roman.
Maybe they're trying to cover up, their oopsie that they did, or maybe they're just trying to build up Cody into this super megastar. I don't know. But what sucks is, saying, hey, I won the Rumble. I'm coming after you. I want everything. I want that belt. I want your chair and everything. And then he's like, but not at WrestleMania. This guy's going to take it. Like,
It's fucked up.
kind of like Adam and Lena, if you know what I mean. And then there was reports that people were saying that The Rock could be like a special guest referee. But
no, that would be stupid.
He's working unless something happens to him, injury wise.
Which I think it's possible. What if The Rock gets hurt like fucking Shane did, and then they're like, "All right, Cody, go out there."
So Tony Khan's big announcement just happened.
I just saw it. I was getting ready to bring it up after we were done talking. Are we done?
So we're all pro. We want Cody, and
yeah. I think it's a mistake to not do Roman.
They also, something popped up in my childhood. The Rocky sucks chants came back.
Yeah.
Listen. Have Rock and Roman. Just say like Rock and Roman are night one.
Cody Roman night two.
Roman's not working 2 nights.
Yeah, but look, listen. The Rock is part of the Samoan family, and he's like, "You fucking piece of shit! You have to do this. This is part of the I don't know, the fucking rules of the family." And then Cody's like, "I also want Roman night 2."
So it's gonna be. So Seth and Cody are gonna do it. Like,
no, see, because I think Drew's gonna wrestle. Like,
I think Drew versus
it feels
Seth,
like
yeah.
Drew versus Seth is like what it has. Like, and I was trying to think about it the past couple days. Like, Drew McIntyre is in this main event scene right now
for a reason.
He is like He's doing all this hilarious shit.
Go buy a
Like-
shirt.
You don't want me to buy a shirt. You don't want that.
You can do whatever you want, man. If you want to support a trader, that's fine.
I couldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that to you. Who am I? Fucking
So then
Tyson
what
Riggs?
is Cody gonna do?
I don't know. I just told you what I
What
think
if
is the
it's
best
a triple
case
threat
scenario.
match?
I mean, it could be. Which
what
you know
if-
what? You know
What
what? No,
if I got an idea? What if they do the whole yes movement all over again? Fucking have Cody wrestle somebody in the first match solo, whoever. You win that match, you get to be inserted in this match.
no, because Cody won the Royal Rumble. He
That
doesn't
doesn't
have
seem
to
to
do
matter though.
I do not want to see the triple threat.
that. I don't either.
I don't either, but I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think it's the most likely scenario.
Cody,
It's the easiest way to dig themselves out of this corner. I think Punk getting injured really fucked up a lot of things.
Well, on their website, and I just read this before we got on the podcast. It said, I forget the beginning of it, but it said like Cody refused to challenge Roman Reigns. That's what it said on their website. But then again, they also have I think the press conference is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so I think we'll be learning the main events tomorrow.
No, we're not going to know shit.
That's what they said that they were announcing.
Yeah, I mean, we might know some alleged main events, but WrestleMania is still far away.
Yeah.
Like, there's still the Elimination Chamber still coming.
And one more thing, yeah, NXT Vengeance Day.
Well, hold on a second, real quick. Go back to the Elimination Chamber real quick. Because if the Elimination Chamber is still happening, what the fuck are they fighting for? If it's Seth versus Cody and Roman versus Rock, what the fuck are the people in the chamber fighting for?
The Internet Continental Championship
Jay versus Gunther's already happening.
at Mania.
No, they're gonna fucking an Elimination Chamber match for the.
United States Championship.
I guess.
They're going to put fucking. It's going to be. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Drew McIntyre's going to win the chamber, though.
They'll have an Aussie win it.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley will win it.
Grayson Waller.
No, Rhea
Grayson
Ripley's-
Waller.
Emma.
It's going to be for the Money in the Bank. Yeah, I hope it's Emma.
All right, and real quick,
Emelina.
NXT Vengeance Day, big turn of events.
I actually watched this and forgot I watched it. Watched it at work.
Trick and Ilya wrestled, right? For the
Hey,
belt?
brother. Yeah, they went hard. They were both bleeding from the mouth.
And then afterwards, Trick lost. Afterwards, Carmelo turned his back on Trick. Finally.
Yep. We had there were a couple not good matches on this show.
And then on
Couple good ones.
NXT, Carmelo cut a pretty Shawn Michaels-esque promo, right?
That's what I hear. I didn't watch.
And then Dijak punched Ilya right in the face.
I saw
Literally.
that. I saw that clip.
So
Oh man, that's funny.
I hate that I actually kind of enjoyed Dijak a little bit.
Brother, me too.
He's not a
Me
bad
too.
wrestler.
No, not anymore, I guess. All right. Anyways, big announcement from TK. I saw that. John Cena.
That's funny. You see the video?
Oh, I didn't.
Did you?
I did.
How was it?
How big?
You know, not as big as I thought.
Well,
But big
comparing
enough
to
to be
you,
talking the way he does?
Look average to me.
comparing to you, of course, everything's
Oh
average.
my god, that's not true
You
at all.
do have a large cockle.
I don't.
Do.
Cody, tell him.
Haven't seen it. I wouldn't know.
Large.
I'm sure you have. You're just suppressing that memory.
Why would I have
You know,
to if it's not that big?
Seen all my friends
Exactly.
talks except for
That's what I'm saying.
Snow.
You know what? Me too. Isn't that crazy?
It
He's the
is.
only one that's been able to hide it this long.
I'm an Asian people don't like to show their
Schmeat.
shinobas, you know.
I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. I was hiding the world from my meat.
Because it's too big.
All right, so take us home. What's Tony Khan's big announcement?
I have COVID.
Big business 5 weeks from today.
Yeah, and I want to say, as we're on the podcast, that's going to be Sasha Banks' debut because it's
For
fucking
sure.
big business. And that
sure.
money sign in there.
I bet it's Sasha Banks and Okada.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. They've been doing that thing
You know-
on NXT that kind of makes me think it's Okada.
Like, I don't want Okada in a like. I understand his friends are there, and if Snow and Chongo were in AEW, I'd be like, man, I want to go to AEW. But like for me as a fan and everything AEW has, and
I'd
like,
rather see Okada in WWE.
I would rather see Okada in WWE. Like, would he have the
Especially
better?
now.
Would he have the better matches in AEW? Probably. He'd get more time to wrestle for
Yeah.
sure. But
But
It would
WWE
be-
style kind of suits him pretty perfectly.
it would be a
Like-
bigger spectacle.
It's not like he's a big high spot guy.
He's
kinda-
not, but I think Okada's like he's best when he's getting his ass beat.
Mhm.
Like for
And there
real.
are some ass beaters in AEW.
Yeah, like him and Okada, or when him and Kenny were doing their stuff, and even Naito, like he looks like he's getting beat on.
Yeah.
And I mean, WWE style now can probably lend itself to that a little better than a few.
I would love
Yeah,
to see
some years
Okada
past.
versus Gunther.
Brother, yeah, for sure. There are a
Okada
lot-
versus Sheamus.
There are a lot of people I'd like to see Okada wrestle in WWE.
Yeah.
Fucking Okada, John Cena.
Right.
John Cena wrestled Shinsuke and about lost his life, but like
Okada Orton.
think of that.
Yeah.
Like Okada Gunter be a big match for sure.
Okada Roman.
But
Okada Roman.
yeah, that too. But like, listen, Okada Orton is for sure the match that would get like before they even start. They would get the "This is awesome"
This Is
chant
Awesome
just while they're
chant,
standing
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for Okada Cena.
Yeah, I agree. I think him and Orton is just like
Their
I
styles
want
would
to
mesh
see.
so
I
fucking
want to
well.
see Okada and Orton so fucking bad.
Just imagine their simultaneous drop kicks against each other.
Imagine Orton selling Okada's drop kick.
It'd be good shit. It'd be really
Selling like
good.
those fucking old Shawn Michaels super kicks. Yeah, I want Okada in WWE. I think he is going to AEW, but I hope not.
I hope he goes wherever he's treated the best and is happy.
Yeah, like where he's happy, but I'm talking as a fan. Like I want to see
Yeah.
him in WWE. It just like my piddly fucking ass opinion doesn't matter. But what I would like to see is what I convey here.
Yeah. Cody, where do you want him?
I think he'd fit in the WWE better.
Fucking
Say
House
NXT, say
of Glory.
TNA.
House of Hardcore.
MLW.
So,
ECW.
Ew, GCW.
so this we didn't touch on this either. Rossy Ogawa, Stardom founder.
Yeah, founded
Oh, yeah.
Stardom.
He Bushi Road terminated his contract with Stardom. So alleged poaching apparently because he was trying to start a new company.
That's
I saw some WWE rumors.
Uh,
Stardom's great. He really had something there. I mean, for sure.
he
For sure.
Yoshi Wrestling is fucking dope. I don't care what anybody says.
He said there was harassment within the company that continued, and I started to lose the will to continue working there. Because of that, some of the wrestlers and staff told me I'm not joining the organization again. So, he was asked about a new organization. He said, "That's right. I want to do it again, and we can't do it here. There are quite a few things that we can't do here because we are a big company. We can't do everything." So,
I mean, he had some good with Stardom. Yeah, that's all I know for now.
Yeah.
Apparently, some people want to go with him. Hey, wherever performers are happy, I think that's where they perform best. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm
Agreed.
for.
More disgusting news coming out of the Vince McMahon thing.
Today's was a little.
The attorney for John Laurinaitis, most WWE management knew of the allegations. Ashley Mazzaro came forth, and yeah.
I love that. Like that, John Laurinaitis had to be the one to come in there and be like, "All right, I have to tell you about Ashley Mazzaro."
This
Try and get the heat off of him.
she things happened in Kuwait during a WWE tour in 2006. Top executives told her not to talk about it, and yeah,
Shocker.
get him out,
It's
throw him out.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for wrestling.
Jalen, just put Shane McMahon there too. Fuck him and his kids. Shut that lineage down.
It's crazy how he, made all these deals happen with TKO, and then
Yeah, I saw that too. They said he probably knew it was going to happen somehow.
Kevin Dunn left.
Nah, they need to go after Kevin Dunn. Just in general.
All right, that's it. That's been this episode. We've all, been right, nothing wrong. So good job, guys.
Yeah,
Proud of us.
Proud of you
Fuck
guys.
yeah. Let's fucking go, boys.
All right.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Cool. Support the podcast. Twitter @TopTerta. Support the podcast on YouTube. YouTube.com/@TopTerta, where we post these episodes in video form. Jake put a goal up of 100. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers now. So you know what? Help us with that. You know what?
Yes.
We're doing it for the love. We're doing it for the love of the game.
Oh yeah, listen. We get 1,000 subs. We're gonna play a game of Nutball, tag team Nutball.
Whoever's on my team, I'm sorry because I got the biggest balls.
We're gonna fucking let it hang wide open, and
Probably be me and Cody. I bet Cody got some big balls.
We're just gonna be dropping them. You feel me? On camera for the people. We're gonna have fun. We love Nutball.
I'm Chongy Knoxville, and welcome to Jackass.
I would like to point out that Devin's feelings do not necessarily correlate to the rest of the podcast's feelings.
No. We're doing it for the love of the boys.
I might be
a big game of Nutball.
I might be disqualified from this because my gut hangs down too low to where it covers everything. So,
brother, same.
No. If your gut hangs down past your balls, we're gonna put a fucking we're gonna tie it up. We're gonna suspend the gut as high as we can. We're gonna get those fucking gynecologist stirrups. And we're gonna take turns.
Doing what?
Tossing balls at each other's nuts.
Okay, well, you know what? You can find that on our OnlyFans. Yeah. Hey, support the podcast on Spotify, all the audio places. Follow us, subscribe to us, rate us 5 stars. Get involved. We'd love to hear you. Of course, I'm the Beast Snow. I've been feeling oozy, and you can find me on the social medias at the Beast Snow.
Yeet.
Second best wrestler of all time. 2009.
Well, it would be 40, so me. Yep, all right. TJ Beardman on the Twitters. Shrouded Tavern on the Etsy. Got some candles coming along the way. Should be good. Might take a little bit because there's more legal things than we thought of when making candles and selling them. So
what? Really?
Yeah. So it's actually advised that your Etsy site have some type of business insurance in case people burn themselves or their houses down, they don't try and come after you because your candle burnt their house down.
Stupid people.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. Same reason McDonald's cups have to say, "Hey, we're hot."
Even when they're not.
Hey, follow me on Twitter @_I'm just Jake. I have COVID, so like the podcast.
YouTube.com/I'm just Jake or Friendly Plays
Tarjay
or
or-
Tarjay or
Or
Talks.
tabletop talks or fucking Jake plays games.
or
Damn, they're calling you out on Maine, brother.
I have a lot of projects and passions that I enjoy.
Below broken wings.
Speaking of, you guys want to learn a new system?
Yeah. We doing Marvel?
Nope.
Goblin
Candela
Slayer?
Obscura.
Hell yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
I don't know what you just said, but okay.
Remember, we get those every 10 likes we get. Me and Jake, we're gonna play a game of Nutball.
10 subscribers, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, for sure.
He really wants to play some nutball with you.
He just wants to touch your balls.
Oh, we're not touching each other's balls.
Oh,
No.
We're sitting across the room and throwing tennis balls at each other's
Balls.
balls.
Have you ever played Nutball?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes,
I feel like we've played together, actually.
brother. Me, Tyrant, and Illusion used to play Nutball all the time.
I used to play with this dude named John Sylvie. But we didn't have balls, so we were throwing like race cars at each other.
Yeah, no, bro. We just drop it in like a fucking basketball. Like no malicious intent behind it, but we just toss balls at each other's balls. Like, and it's hilarious. It's so funny. It hurts,
When you
but
get
like,
hit.
yeah, like that's the. I promise. Like our fucking
Cody,
Hot
can't
Ones
wait to play
video.
with you.
Our Hot Ones video. No, very few views. But fucking. Hi, I'm Chongi Knoxville, and this is fucking Nutball.
Nutball.
We have fucking Brandon Dunn over there and fucking Cody Margera.
Devin English.
Yeah. England.
England, sorry.
Dev England. Anyway, follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB. Honestly, can't wait to play some Nutball with my boys.
You're Devo!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Didn't click. All right.
Oh no.
We found our new venture, whether we like it or not. This is if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Boromir was not the first Boromir, he was actually Boromir 2. Born 500 years after Boromir 1. A little similar. Both Captain of Gondor, Son of the Steward, Defender of Osgiliath. Yep. His death was also at the hands of the Uruk-hai. A race of orcs first seen during Boromir 1's defense of Osgiliath. So, yeah, man. I'm really into this. Hey, I hype myself up for this.
Hey, Hell Satan.
Hail Satan!
So you know what? From all of us at TOPTERTA that are going to just be ecstatic on April 19th. I'm just gonna bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Bang.
Ah,
Tits.
tits up.